Hi, I'm Verna Jo with Spanish Fork Senior Citizen Center. We put together this little program to keep you connected to the Senior Center. We want you to know what's going on at the Senior Center with a lot of information about different crafts, ideas of things that you could do at home to keep yourself motivated and busy. We want you to come back so we can always surround you with people who care.
Attention, hut. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Present arms. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey Spanish Fork, I'm Heather Lyman, nurse with Maple Creek Home Health and Hospice, and I don't know about you, but I kind of dread our Spanish Fork winters. I grew up here, but I ended up going to high school in Southern California, and I tease that the 4 winters I spent in California have ruined me for the 46 I've spent here. But joking aside, there is an actual disorder called seasonal affective disorder. 6% of those of us who live in the colder climates in the US have this disorder. SAD is the acronym for that. And 14% of us have a milder version, which most of us know as just the winter blues. So for me, there's usually a day in usually late August, maybe early September, that I glance up at our beautiful mountains and I see that first patch of orange. And it really does affect my mood, and it kind of puts me in a funk for a day or two because I don't like winter. But if you feel like you are suffering from seasonal affective disorder or just the winter blues, how do we know whether we have it, and what can we do? So I've got a couple of tips that can kind of get us through that. First off, some of the telltale signs are just mild to moderate mood changes, plummeting energy levels, a feeling of depression, weight gain, just a feeling of apathy, I don't really want to do anything. Or some people actually have the more dramatic mood swings that, you're kind of happy, but you can't keep that level, and then you plummet. So what do we do about it? Well, we have, first off, it kind of makes sense if you think about it. In the wintertime, we're lacking that sunshine, we're lacking that warmth. So we stay in the house. It is harder to get out and around. The snow and the cold make it harder to go places, so we stay home. So we've got nothing to do, so we eat and we sleep a little more, and then we gain weight, and then we don't feel good, and it just kind of spirals like a snowball from there. We just need that vitamin D. So here's some tips. There's 6 tips to beat the winter blahs. The first one is try light therapy. Try a light box. It sounds odd, but it can actually really help your mood. And a light box is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a box that has a light bulb that gives us some artificial sunshine and can give us kind of that just extra help that we need. The second tip is go outside. If you can, take advantage of those warmer days. Go for a brisk walk on those warmer days, or bundle up and go sit on the porch, even if it's just for 10 minutes, or even just go for a ride, but get out. The third tip is stick to a schedule. It can be, try to resist going to bed later, staying up later, or staying in bed longer. And for you seniors, it can be really tempting to go to bed earlier because our body wants to go to bed when it's dark. And then in the morning, We're all cuddled up in that warm bed, and you don't want to get out into the cold air, so we end up staying in bed longer, and then our joints get stiffer, and then it's harder to move, and that affects your whole being. So it's also super important to just keep those circadian rhythms consistent all year long. The fourth is eat better. How many times have we heard this on everything? But in the wintertime, we don't even have the fresh fruits and vegetables that we have to look forward to all summer. So sugars and carbohydrates, they encourage our body to store fat, and they make us feel sluggish. So just try to, wherever you can, incorporate some fruits and vegetables and some nuts for that healthy energy boost. Number 5 is stimulate your senses. In the summertime, I don't make the big elaborate meals because I'm busy, I'm doing things. But wintertime can be a perfect time to try new flavors, to try new recipes. You can also, in the home, you can try some essential oils like peppermint oil or eucalyptus or anything that's an invigorating scent that just gives you that little pick-me-up throughout the day. It can be as easy as listening to just music with an upbeat tempo. And then finally, number 6, if you feel like you're suffering from more than just the winter blues, if this truly is affecting your happiness, then seek help. Talk to your doctor, talk to a therapist, or if you want to call the Maple Creek office, we can get you the contact information for professionals in this area. But let's get through this together, and we love you. Stay safe and warm out there.
These volunteers serve as our advisory board members for the Senior Center. If they're not friends of yours, they should be. Look them up. Introduce yourself. If you have any questions at all about what's happening at the Senior Center, please ask them. They'll be happy to help you.
And welcome to the Wellness Bridge Group as we talk about some exercises you can do. I hope everyone has had a good summer, and we're now halfway through fall, and it's been a wet, rainy fall, and it might be a wet, snowy winter. And so we want to give you some upper body exercises in case you have to get out there and shovel that snow and get out there and use those arms. So we're going to go through a little bit of shoulder health and some good activation exercises, and also some strengthening exercises that you can do that are very simple and easy things you can do right from your home, or if you want to come into the gym and join the Wellness Bridge Group, we can help you and assist you in those exercises. So to begin with, we're just going to do some basic stretches, and the first one's just going to be pulling the arm across, and we'll start here and hold that for a count to 8 or 10. And then after you feel like you get a pretty good stretch, we pull our elbows back and stretch across this direction. Then we go back to the other side, and we just keep moving. You want to make sure you just feel those muscles activate and get moving. We'll go this direction. Then we want to get some internal and external rotation. So we just put our arms up in a goalpost and come down into internal rotation and back up into external rotation.
With that football coming up, BYU, U of U, this is your goalpost.
Touchdown. You don't need to go all the way up, but just keep your arms out at a nice 90-degree angle and work in and out on those. Another great exercise, and one that we really like to help get the scapula, which is on the back of the shoulder, moving in a healthy manner, is what we call the steering wheel exercise. So you want to reach out like you're holding onto your steering wheel, and we're going to retract our shoulders, so we're going to pull back. I don't know if you can see, we'll turn a little bit to the side so you can see pull back, and then while it's back, we want to elevate or raise up, shrug our shoulders, and then protract, which is push our shoulders forward, and then depress or lower our shoulders back down. And then we go in reverse, so we go up, back, down, and forward, and just make a square with the tip of your shoulders there. You can do this sitting down. You can do this standing up. You can even lay on your back and do this exercise. And we just go around. And once you get used to doing it, it almost turns into a circular motion. So you can feel your scapula come together, go up, open up, and come back down as we do that exercise. And typically we'll do these exercises for 30 to 45 seconds. And that will help get all that moving. The next one we'll do is a scaption raise, and this helps the muscles that really stabilize the shoulder. And basically you just want to get your thumbs pointed up, out at a 45-degree angle, keep your elbows straight, and we're going to just raise our thumbs up and come back down. So with this exercise, actually with both these exercises, the steering wheel and this, you can hold on to a small weight if you'd like, but this is not one you want to try and lift the heaviest weight that you own. So these are small muscles, and they're important for stabilizing the shoulder, which relies on our muscles for stability. And this is what baseball pitchers do to keep their arms healthy, and this is what everyone should be looking at doing. So those are some exercises that we have for the shoulder that you can do this winter. I'm sure we'll come back with some more and help you stay healthy and active, and watch out for those slippery ice spots, because falling on your shoulder is not a good way to maintain health. So
stay moving and stay fit.
Yep, and stay safe. Thank you.
Thanks.
It's time for jokes. Memory.
Okay, fading out. Okay, 2 little jokes today. Jack decided to go skiing with his buddy Bob, so they loaded up Jack's minivan and headed north. After driving for a few hours, they got caught in a terrible blizzard. So they pulled into a nearby farm and asked the attractive lady who entered the door if they could spend the night. I realize it's terrible weather out there, and I have this huge house all to myself, but I'm recently widowed, she explained. I'm afraid the neighbors will talk if I let you stay in my house. Don't worry, Jack said. We'll be happy to sleep in the barn, and if the weather breaks, we'll be gone at first light. The lady agreed, and the 2 men found their way to the barn and settled in for the night. Come morning, the weather had cleared, and they got on their way. They enjoyed a great weekend of skiing. But about 9 months later, Jack got an unexpected letter from an attorney. It took him a few minutes to figure it out, but he finally determined that it was from the attorney of that attractive widow he had met on the ski weekend. He dropped in on his friend Bob and asked, "Bob, do you remember that good-looking widow from the farm we stayed on our ski holiday up north about 9 months ago?" "Yes, I do," said Bob. Did you happen to get up in the middle of the night to go to the house and pay her a visit?" "Well, yes," Bob said, a little embarrassed about being found out. "I have to admit that I did." "And did you happen to give her my name instead of telling her your name?" Bob's face turned beet red, and he said, "Yeah. Look, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm afraid I did. Why do you ask?" "She just died and left me everything."
Oh, very good. That's a twist on the story.
Right, you didn't expect that. No. Okay, here's the other one.
Nor did she expect that.
A young boy had just gotten his driver's permit and inquired of his father, an evangelist, if they could discuss his use of the car. His father took him into his study and said to the boy, "I'll make a deal with you, son. You bring your grades up from a C to a B average, study your Bible a little, get your hair cut, and we'll talk about the car." Well, the boy thought about it for a moment and decided that he'd settled for the offer, and they agreed on it. After about 6 weeks, the boy came back and again asked his father about using the car. Again, they went to the study where his father said, "Son, I've been real proud of you. You've brought your grades up, and I've observed that you have been studying your Bible and participating a lot more in the Bible study class on Sunday morning. But I'm really disappointed since you haven't gotten your hair cut. The young man paused a moment and then said, "You know, Dad, I've been thinking about that. And I've noticed in my studies of the Bible that Samson had long hair, John the Baptist had long hair, Moses had long hair, and there's even a strong argument that Jesus had long hair." His father replied, "You're right, son. Did you also notice that they all walked everywhere they went?"
Yeah. Take that, son.
Yeah.
Hello from the Spanish Fork Senior Citizen Center. Are you aware that 55 plus entitles you to some nice privileges and discounts? If not, you're missing out. Our membership drive is currently in progress. Dues are $20 per year. This entitles you to participate and extend your knowledge in any class. We have skilled and knowledgeable instructors. Utilize our exercise equipment and explore with us on day trips, as well as a variety of other activities. Your membership also includes special membership luncheons. Many of you are still very active and possibly even still working, although each of us need to have a lunch. I can't think of a better place to come than the Spanish Fork Senior Citizen Center and eat a home-cooked meal. We have a new kitchen manager, Mary Briggs. She's adorable, very fun-loving, very well skilled in cooking. Come say hello to her. We serve lunch on Mondays and Thursdays. A reservation is required. Please contact our center for more information about our meals. Medicare enrollment is now in progress. If you need any assistance, call us. We will provide any contact information that may assist you to find the program that will work for you. An upcoming activity for November is on Saturday, November the 13th. We're having a Cowboy Up. Local cowboy poet Jeff Carson will entertain us with his clever wit and funny humor, as well as his life experiences he has written about that will warm your heart and bring a smile to your face. Todd Johnson will play some tunes on his guitar, and for sure we'll be wanting to sing along with him. Please be sure to come by or call us with any questions or situations that you need assistance with. As we age, it's a whole new ball game. Please, please give us a try. We are fun-loving people and we want you to join us. Please come to the Spanish Fork Senior Citizen Center and give us the opportunity to surround you with people who care.
We want to give a shout out to one of our younger supporters for the Senior Center. This is Camden Craig. And when we have needs for cotton candy, Camden is there to help us out. Thanks, Camden.
We're teenagers trick-or-treating. We're teenagers trick-or-treating. We're teenagers trick-or-treating. What should give you a scare? We're too old for trick-or-treating. I said we're too old for trick-or-treating. We're too old for trick-or-treating, but too young to care. This green is not a costume. Mr. Ford. This too selfish to share. We're too old for trick-or-treating and too young to care. This really
Well, let's hear a sample of your.
You'll be in my pot if I'm not chosen. I don't cackle at times.
No cackle in there. Okay.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too. I'm melting. What a world! What a world! To give the candy. So what if it's not there? We won't go until you get some. We won't go until you get some. I say we won't go until you get some. So put it right there. Whoa!
Well, that's a great outfit. Show us your outfit. You want to cackle for us?
No.
You want to cackle for us? Cackle for us.
lady out there.
If you think we are going to sum up your whole life on this little piece of paper, you are crazy.
Yeah, probably.
Or maybe two tiny ones. Got to stick by that tape. Good. Hey, I did. The rich bad.
Gilda.
Is that a good name? Yeah.
And I'm the oldest witch here, and I can prove it. Oh, witch! Yeah!
Nice witch, because I can dance.
I'm the candy queen, now melting.
I think he's looking for some ingredients.
I'd say I'm too scrawny for you, but I guess I'm not.
Just good. Come on, get up here, kid. You gotta have a squeeze too.
I got bat wings too.
Oh, nice. Oh, can we play?
Can you cackle for me?
I'm gonna get ya.
Thank you.
Knock 'em dead, make 'em head, never be born. Oh, what fun we're having on this cold October morn.
A lot of weird tales about this lovely, lovely lady. Down in Louisiana where the black trees grow lives a voodoo lady named Marie Lavo. She got a black cat tooth and a mojo bone. Anyone who wouldn't leave her alone, she'd go, whee! I hope another man done gone. Look out. She lives in a swamp in a hollow log with a one-eyed snake, a three-legged dog. She got a bent, bony body, stringy hair. Have you ever seen y'all messing around there? She go, whee! Another man done gone. And then one night when the moon was black, into the swamp comes a handsome Jack, a no good man like you all know. He was looking around for Marie Lavo. He said, Marie Lavo, you lovely witch, give me a little charm that'll make me rich. Give me $1 million and I'll tell you what I do. This very night I'm gonna marry you. It'll be another man done gone. So Marie done some magic. She shook a little sand, paid $1 million, and she put it in his hand. She giggled and she wiggled and she said, hey, hey, I'm getting ready for my wedding day. Oh, handsome Jack, he said, goodbye, Marie. You too darn ugly for a rich man like me. Marie started mumbling, her fangs started gnashing, her body started trembling, and her eyes started flashing. She went, woo! Another man done gone. If you ever get down where the black trees grow, you meet a lovely lady named Marie Lavo. If she ever asks you to make her your wife, you better stay with that broad for the rest of your life, or it'll be, woo, another man done. Ah, Marie, baby, show me that pearly white tooth. That's the one, sweetie. Another man done gone. Goodbye, Marie. Oh, yeah. Hey, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, sweetie. The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train. There to meet me is my mama and my papa. Down the lane I look, and there ends Marie, hair of silver and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me, arms are reaching, smiling sweetly. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. There's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me in the shade of that old oak tree as they lay me beneath the green, green grass of home. Yes. Hey, thank you, thank you.